Good evening, YTPC. This is Iron Brigade Piper, aka Ben, coming to you from Southern California. And just enjoying a pipe, my Rossi Rubino, with a house blend that I got at the tobacco barn in Lake Forest, California. It's called Danish Virginia. Just a delicious Virginia blend, very citrusy notes. Has a tanginess to it, which I'm loving. Just overall great blend. But it's just a fabulous night over here in Southern California. You know, the days have been pretty hot, but in the evenings it just cools down and gives me the chance to come out and sit out in my back patio and have a pipe and just relax. And tonight I'm here relaxing with my beautiful wife, Jessica. You guys, I'll just swing over and let you say hi. You guys will remember her from that fabulous video she did on a wife's perspective on pipe smoking, which probably has more views on that one video than all the videos in my channel combined. So she's becoming a YTPC superstar. But tonight I just want to do a quick video. It's going to be a shout out to the ColoradoPipeSmoker. If I'm looking down, it's because I have some notes. I know a couple of people have done some shout out videos for him already. He's newer to the presenting side of the YTPC. He's put out a couple videos so far, so if you guys haven't checked out his channel yet, then show him some love and go check it out. But it was really cool. I was watching his intro video and found out that he's a fellow Civil War reenactor. He used to do Civil War reenacting like me. I think he said he did it like about 30 years ago or so, and for me it wasn't that long ago, but fellow Civil War reenactor is a fellow Civil War reenactor. It's a small brotherhood. There's not many guys in the grand scheme of things that do, you know, historical reenacting. So it was cool to meet another reenactor on the YTPC, albeit he was a Reb. You know, he served on the Confederate side of things. His first unit that he joined, that he portrayed, was the 8th Texas Cavalry, which was Terry's Texas Rangers. And he also was part of a unit called the 6th Texas Cav. And there is one redeeming quality. The 6th Texas Cav also portrayed the 6th U.S. Cavalry. So I guess that kind of redeems him in a way from being a Reb, you know? So, but yeah, we were chatting on the, you know, the messaging and YouTube the other night, just kind of talking about our reenacting experiences. And it was really cool. I found out that he said back in like 1984, 85, his unit traveled to Mississippi, and they were part of the set for the I think it was like a TV series or a movie called North and South. I've seen it before. It's been a while, but Patrick Swayze starred in it, and it was a pretty good show. I liked it. But they were there for a week in an encampment, you know, filming for the movie, and he kind of talked about that. And it kind of got me reminiscing about my reenacting days, and when I took a trip back east to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, for the 145th anniversary of the battle. Me and a couple of the guys from my unit, we traveled out there to be part of the event that they have every year over there, and it was massive. I mean, it's something that I'll never forget. I think there was close to 20,000 reenactors there. Just packed, jam-packed, and it really gave me a sense of like just the massivity of these battles, and just the troop movements and all that entailed. Just during the battles, the noise alone was amazing. I mean, you know, we went in and with thousands of muskets firing, and then there was over 100 cannons, I think, there at that event, firing off. it was so loud that we couldn't even hear the officers screaming commands at us 5 feet away from us. You know, they could be behind us screaming and we wouldn't hear them. So now I get why they communicated with bugles, you know, back in the day, to move troops around and give them commands, because they couldn't hear voice commands at all. I mean, it was loud. Um, but the one thing I'll remember the most about the battle reenactments at Gettysburg was the rebel yell. And I'm not talking about the song, guys. For those of you who aren't familiar with Civil War history, when the Confederates went into battle, they had this battle cry called the rebel yell, and it was just a loud, piercing shriek. And, you know, I'll never forget during the battles, even above all the musketry and the cannons, you heard the loud, piercing shriek of the rebel yell coming from thousands of mouths of Confederate reenactors. And it was one of the most eerie and like unnerving sounds I've ever heard in my life. And there's actually lots and lots of battle accounts from the Union side that comment on the rebel yell and how disconcerting it was to the troops, and how eerie it was. And you know, I was thinking about this and I started doing a little research on the rebel yell. It has a very fascinating past. The first, I think, major recording of its usage was at the first Battle of Bull Run, or First Manassas. Henry House Hill, General Stonewall Jackson and his brigade were defending the crest of the hill from a Union assault, and he orders his men to fix bayonets and to charge the Union troops. And he said, when you guys charge, I want you to scream like banshees. And that's where a lot of historians, or a lot of people, kind of give credit to the start of the rebel yell. Well, when you go back to its history and look at the history, it's really fascinating, like how it could have developed. I mean, this isn't for sure. This is kind of speculation on historians' parts. But a lot of Southerners at the time, their heritage was from like the ancient Celts and the Scottish. They had a lot of Scottish and Celtic heritage. And they were also intermixing a lot with the Native Americans as well. So if you go back to the ancient times, the Celts had this like, there's accounts of how they had this like disturbing like low like whooping sound. I don't know how to describe it, but like of a battle cry. And the ancient Scots had this loud shriek when they would charge into battle. So some historians believe that that could have been like the roots of the rebel yell. And then some Texas brigades also integrated like the Comanche war cries into their rebel yell, because, you know, before the war they had fought with a lot of the Comanches and Indian tribes in that area. And they also intermarried with some of the tribes there too. And they took on some of the Native American war cries as well. So that could have also been integrated into the rebel yell and been kind of like a root. So just really fascinating. But the Confederates, you know, when they would charge, they would let out this cry. And I read one account by a Confederate soldier where he said it would help them to release their fear and anxiety before a charge, and it would also help boost morale in the ranks. You know, because when you're about to charge directly into the mouth of, you know, hundreds or even thousands of muskets and cannons, you need all the morale boost you can get. So, but yeah, just a fascinating little tidbit of history that I thought I'd share with you guys, and just dedicate to my new friend, the Colorado pipe smoker, who, you know, he's a great guy, but he was also a Reb. So, but I'm not gonna hold that against you, brother. Now we're part of the Brotherhood of the Briar, right? So anyways, I'm going to let everybody go. I hope you guys have a fabulous evening. You guys keep your pipes lit and enjoy. We'll talk to you later. Iron Brigade out.